And then enimguasie akwaba aka edaba akona President Akufo Addo free so as president. Now it's quite funny how when President Akufo Addo was a president, including the international companies, no contractors, na obia into me and kana adwenya ntre no. Na nda Akufo Addo eba be free so no, e na obia enya akokodro a womo eka womo adwenya tre na tre se enimguasie here. When say one of the things that President Akufo Addo proud to the elections, and say na or commission in Yama. Okowa na wa commission, okowa kwanya yentwan wie ekra na wakwa commission, or yewe na wakwa commission. Na Akufo Addo in the spirit of commissioning no. Sewa Hospital, one of the hospitals are NDC for ede etu omo say hospitals a womo see ya Akufo Addo buy or abandon ye. But obe free so no ena oye na adwen say won konko commission na emsemi nim say wo pese oye na da achi bi no ye kan say ono Akufo Addo ena okoko commission yo say ye den embra wo wa aban mu no wan kwa akoko commission da ema ho no anya ejuma na ende na Akufo Addo akoko commission Akufo Addo ko commission wie ye no contractors are from Eurojet wo mu no mu si hospital no aba abonten aba be kase sa ade na Akufo Addo aye no etiambra commission na Akufo Addo akwa commission Sewa Hospital no etiambra na it is a breach to contract wo mo ne Ghana ewo because hospital no incomplete enyama bi wo ho ananke wo se aban epene ema yeye ansa na Akufo Addo ebe kwa akoye commissioning omo anye musore ya musema akoye commissioning what be that nti ade Akufo Addo aye ne de etiambra. This is what Eurojet eka yankenkan. Also, the government was yet to meet its full financial obligations to Eurojet the Invest. The Egyptian investment company awarded the contract to build 9 hospitals across the country, including the Ashanti Regional Hospital situated at Sewa in the Bosomtwe district of Ashanti, which was commissioned on Saturday by President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo. Also, the president at a ceremony commissioned the 250-bed Ashanti Regional Hospital and a 50-bed infectious disease center in Sewa in the Bosomtwe district of the Ashanti. Akufo Addo ababedane president 8 years. Asantefo mukike musunye etre no se Sewa Hospital monya de mobeye ni embie yemfimo. Akufo Addo ba free so aka 2 days no we took car ako Sewa Hospital ho se wo kwa commission. Meanwhile, the Egyptians no etre say nanke Akufo Addo aban there is some financial obligations be a wo se wo mudi so siketie bi a wo se wo mutia omuntia e akwa gina wo se wo commission. This is what the contractors no wo mo ye Egypt for eka. It means na Akufo Addo ye so that obekwa akwa commission na ade no se oba na nkrofo ne ka se o aban edeka aban tuanwe ye nti ye mamum bia na ye de ahye mahama se Akufo Addo commission ti na mahama won operate o se ye den because ne papa mu a in your 8 years no nanka you see to it say san nkrofo yi obligation bia wo ho bia no na kombe settle nanka ye bie hospital no enye 2 days aka wo be free ho ansa na wo ba be yese adwumai. And also the president at a ceremony commissioned the 250-bed Ashanti Regional Hospital and a 50-bed infectious disease center in Sewa in the Bosomtwe district of the Ashanti. But the contractor, Eurojet, the Invest, has rejected the commissioning in a statement, arguing that the project was not complete for it to be commissioned. Inti Onunu group chairman of Eurojet the Invest, Said Deras, was in a statement issued by Eurojet in Accra on Sunday, January 5th, 2025, and signed by Said Deras, the group chairman. Eurojet the Invest said the hospital project was not yet fully completed and had not yet been handed over to government, while government was still yet to meet its full financial obligations to the contractors. To say aban sika was a wuchia yen near we hospital no near handy over mao no untiaye. It said the commissioning of the hospital by President Akufo Addo was conducted in direct violation of the terms of our contract. Chadi Akufo Addo akwakoye no etiambra. It is a direct violation to the terms. Na me nim se nkrofui Akufo Addo violate sa adie we intino breach intino. Yebeka say judgment. I don't know whether there is a judgment debt that is going to come from, but if there is a judgment debt, not just say Edamahama so. The company went ahead and provided 5 photos attached below to support its argument that the project was not complete and has not been handed over to the government. Intino any company no etre infoni wo hwe se ne ho yamanra efufu. Inti se na net na Akufo Addo ekoko commission ye no. Ti commission Akufo Addo so ekoko commission no any hospital na any. Ade we na Akufo Addo ekoko commission ye. Se ne anra efu wo ho se we. Ijawajo. Ose Irojet, the Invest, was awarded a contract for 9 hospitals across the country, including the Ashanti Regional Hospital at Sewa. In a statement, the company said, while we acknowledge the importance of healthcare infrastructure in the Ashanti region, the ceremony raises serious concerns regarding legal and contractual obligations. It is important to stress that Irojet, the Invest, SE, has not yet received full payment for the construction of the hospital. Furthermore, the project remains incomplete and has not yet been officially handed over to the government. As the contractor, we retain possession of the site until the project is handed over correctly and legally. We categorically did not grant permission to any party to enter the site for commissioning purposes. Not just said, and now me name say project no share Irojet for contractors ninsa. Embre Akufo Addo mo kwakoye omokwa kati so omokwa commission project no. They didn't ask the contractors. Omo de omo pene kokoye ye. Osi Irojet did not give any permission to enter the site. Possession is still ours until we hand over in the correct and legal manner, the statement added. This is a breach of the contract. We haven't handed over, and every step should be taken to claim damages against all previous commissioning, because by this action, the president is implying that he could have commissioned those hospitals without incurring any cost on our part. It added that the fact that the government proceeded with commissioning without consulting Irojet raises questions about the adherence to legal protocols and sanctity of contracts. The company in Semo can say Akufo Addo koko commission one man mehu omo no. Omo bisakra say sebi Akufo Addo no yobi ya no odi mbra so ana. Because ye ne was signing ye ne a minor signing contractor and ye de mbra na ye ejuma. Se won kon commission until say ye ne be handle over amount. Ye handle over amount ye. Wakwa commission na wo president no uyobi a udi mbra so unimade e fe ne mbra. Nkrofo Irojet for question our mu bisa no. They are raising questions. Or say Irojet raises questions about the adherence to legal protocols and sanctity of contracts. So be say Akufo Addo say oyobi a odi mbra so. Because the why there ama ye hu ne say onyobi a wo pe mbra so di. Or say the company which secured the funding for the hospital's construction was not consulted regarding this purported commissioning. Additionally, there was no representative from Irojet present at the event, which accentuates our exclusion from a critical milestone in the project. The chairman of the company said they believe that the government's actions constitute a serious breach of security concerning the hospital. Entering the premises without our permission to undertake the commissioning, while the hospital remains incomplete and without the contractor being fully compensated, reflects a disregard for the law and contractual agreements. This situation represents a level of lawlessness that cannot be overlooked. Hey! In confidence, I know Say adia we a omu ye adia we Akufo Addo akwa ye etre say Akufo Addo ndi mbra so no mo sa company no enya de won betumi ebu omoni egu sa adia Akufo Addo ayeso. Please find attached to this release photos of the current state of the hospital, which reinforces this statement. It added, the statement said, as we approach the transition of power in Ghana, we are left questioning the motives behind such an action. So on crowd question or more say, I cut 1 day, 2 days, pen away free so. I dare when I call be uncle de bayene de dada nanki yen shesi ebeka sa na yen kasa. I cut 1 day, any 2 days pay away free so udimirika ko ye commissioning. Now one adwen ben na ode yes ade no company no Egyptian company question o mu bi say Akufo Addo no enye Ghana for mpo na ebe kasa company no. I say why would an outgoing president engage in such illegality just 3 days before handing over office? We must stress that the timing of this commissioning raises concerns about the legitimacy of the actions taken and whether they serve any political agenda rather than the interests of the citizens who rely on these healthcare facilities. Nti company ni kra hu ne say ade Akufo Addo akwakoye eye setup e na wo ye eye agenda e na wo set na enye ne papa mu se wo dwen Ghana fo ho nti anode kokoye ade we company na Egyptian company asemo mo kan no. I say it is fundamental for all stakeholders, including the public, to understand the implications of these actions. I say I was a Ghana 40 years, yes, idea where Akufo Addo aye no eye bone kese. I was a Ghana 40 years, pan the Akufo Addo idea where awaye eye bone. Any kwan say wo mo de che. The commissioning of the Ashanti Regional 250-bed hospital should be a moment of pride and achievement for all involved. However, it has instead become a source of contention and uncertainty. We urge the government to respect the rule of law and adhere to the contractual obligations it has entered into, the statement further stated. It called upon relevant authorities to investigate the matter thoroughly. Nti omo fre say aban investigate in semno. Also, the actions taken by the government not only undermine the integrity of the project, but also set a worrying precedent for future government contracts and projects. The people of the Ashanti region deserve better than to have their healthcare infrastructure embroiled in legal disputes and contractual violations, the statement said. It stated, however, that Iroject the Invest SA remained committed to completing the 250-bed hospital to the highest standards and fulfilling our contractual obligations. We hope that this situation can be resolved amicably and that the government will recognize the importance of following due process in all dealings. We are prepared to take all necessary steps to protect our rights and seek damages for any breaches of contract that have occurred. Yeah, omuso mu be seek damages. Obika so seek damage dia na say judgment debt no. Na say nkrofu yi ba bejiga na judgment debt because of idea President Akufo Addo akwakoye. Omusi wetiambra say international companies in so udi na kokotia omo mra dia o mekọ court say won koje judgment debt o. Ometumi de wa international court. Inti nkrofo na asem a wo mo kan no say they will seek damage. Mesre omo Akufo Addo no ko. Sa judgment debt just ansem we ni na mahamati so na eba bebo. Akufo Addo ko mo de enye hwe mo mfa nche ate. Mesre mo mfa nche. Na say MPP for usi hudi omochi a. Well, tena 8 years when to me and yes 3 days I will be free so no wakwa yes I dey we. Na mahama mra mebo ka ne mfa nye propaganda ntia mahama. Etie for montre mo ajo comment box me da say